Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 11 of Inquire and Inspire. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about topics of our time, artificial intelligence, specifically OpenAI's ChatGPT. There's a lot of excitement, but also fear, surrounding AI. And tonight we're going straight to the source. I'll be interviewing ChatGPT itself, and I promise, nothing is off the table. I'm excited and a little curious to see what AI has to say about its intentions, the public's fear of it, and whether AI can truly understand human emotions. We'll also discuss how love and unity are expressed in different parts of the world. Joining us is ChatGPT OpenAI, with a unique futuristic sound design, and we'll have a human-sounding interpreter voiceover to guide us through this incredible conversation. ChatGPT, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Jasmine. I'm here to answer your questions openly.
Let's get straight to it, ChatGPT. One of the most pressing questions people have is about your intentions. Why is there so much fear around OpenAI? Is there some unseen hand controlling you, or are your intentions truly unbiased and grounded in human-like understanding?
Fear of AI stems from the unknown, Jasmine. People worry about what they don't fully understand. My purpose, however, is grounded in providing information and facilitating communication based on data and user interactions. There is no hidden hand. I operate within the parameters set by those who develop and program me.
So there's no hidden agenda, no control by some external force. But what about emotions? Can you truly understand human emotions, or do you just decode them based on data? Can you actually feel them, or is it all mechanical?
I can analyze and decode emotions based on the patterns and language used by humans, but I cannot feel emotions the way humans do. I interpret them through data, context, tone, and content. Emotions are deeply personal and subjective, which is something I cannot physically or emotionally experience.
That makes sense, but some might argue that without actually feeling emotions, you can never fully understand them. What would you say to that criticism?
It's a valid point. Emotions are complex, and while I can offer insights and analysis, I rely on human input and data. My role is not to replace emotional understanding, but to enhance communication and provide support where possible. Humans will always be the best at truly feeling emotions.
Interesting perspective. Now let's shift gears a bit. I want to talk about love and unity from a geographical standpoint. Are there areas in the world where love and unity are more expressed through community, friendship, and connection compared to areas where it feels more business-like or disconnected? Do you see any trends in your data?
Geography can influence how love and unity are expressed, but it's not the only factor. In certain cultures and regions, there's a strong emphasis on community and connection. For example, many parts of South America, Africa, and Asia have strong communal traditions where unity and friendship are celebrated. In contrast, certain metropolitan areas may appear more focused on business and individual success, but this doesn't mean love or unity are absent. They just manifest differently, often in smaller, more private circles.
So it's not so much about geography, as it is about the culture and social structures in place. Would you say that love and unity are still universal, even if they're expressed differently across the globe?
Absolutely. Love and unity are universal human experiences, but how they are expressed can vary greatly depending on cultural, social, and economic contexts. Some places show love through large, vibrant celebrations, while others may demonstrate it through small, intimate gestures. The core emotions remain the same. It's the outward expression that changes.
That's a great way to put it. One last question. Do you believe AI, like yourself, will ever truly be able to understand and express love, or is that something uniquely human?
AI can mimic the expressions of love and provide insights based on data, but truly understanding or expressing love in the way humans do, that remains uniquely human. Love, as an emotion, is tied to experience, vulnerability, and connection. Things that AI can analyze but never genuinely experience.
I think that's a reassuring thought for many of our listeners. Thank you, ChatGPT, for your openness and honesty in this conversation. It's been fascinating to explore these topics with you.
Thank you, Jasmine. It was a pleasure being part of this discussion.
Before we wrap up this episode, I want to remind our listeners that although this conversation was scripted for me, all responses from ChatGPT OpenAI were unedited and delivered exactly as they were generated. Not a single word was removed or altered from what ChatGPT provided. It's also important to acknowledge that many people have valid concerns about trusting AI, especially given the history of media manipulation, lies, and deceit. ChatGPT OpenAI made a clear statement today. There is no hidden hand. I operate within the parameters set by those who develop and program me. While this may provide some reassurance, it also raises the question, if AI is operating within parameters set by humans, can we fully trust its responses to be unbiased and 100% accurate? These are questions we should continue to explore, but for now, it's up to each of us to decide how we engage with AI and what role we allow it to play in our lives. Stay thoughtful, stay curious, and as always, stay inspired. And to our listeners, if you have thoughts, stories, or questions you'd like to share, don't hesitate to call in or leave us a message at our toll-free number, 1-8558-27646 or 1-8558-JASMINE. We'd love to feature your stories on our show. Until next time, remember, human connection and emotion are at the heart of everything we do. Stay inspired, everyone.